Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your weekly advice for work and finances for the week starting March 13th, 2017. Thank you for joining me. As usual, please remember that these are general readings, so they're probably not going to apply to everybody watching. Make sure to watch your moon and rising sign for additional messages. And of course, if you would like a private reading specific to just you, all the links you need are in the description box below. Remember to check out the spring specials and the 13 for 13 special currently running. I hope we have fun with those. And without further ado, let's jump in and see what the week holds for each of the signs. Okay, so I'll talk to you in a bit. Enjoy your readings and have a great week. Take care. Hi Libra, and welcome to your reading for the week. For work, finances, and studies, okay, anything related to that. So, big things happening for the better, That's what you need to focus on. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Swords, which is your current state of mind. Worrying, stressing, okay, about an ending, okay, about how things are going to be, about how things are going to go, about what's coming up next, what am I going to do, what's going to happen. Lots of worrying, lots of stress, okay. It's keeping you up at night. It's making you not eat properly. It's making you not rest properly. It's making you just not feel good, okay, because you're not taking care of yourself. You're not giving your body and your mind the time to relax, decompress, and recover. And so you could be looking at headaches or even feeling nauseated or feeling faint, trouble sleeping, most definitely, okay, insomnia, and it is stress related, okay. So if that's the case, you could have an angle on trying to counteract it there, okay, but you do need to take things slow, calm down, and just get out of your head, okay. You're making things a lot worse than they are just by worrying about them, okay. That's what the Nine of Swords says. Whatever's going on for you, it's not as bad as it seems. It's not as bad as you make it sound in your own head, okay. So try to take a few deep breaths, calm down, clear your head, and then look at the situation for what it is, okay, not the way you think it is. Just look at it for what it is, okay. It's going to be a lot better for you. Now, the stress, worry, anxiety is about these cards here. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Death card, Major Arcana, and the Judgment card, Major Arcana. Here's what happens, okay? These are a few of the scenarios that are coming through. And remember, these are general, so they're not going to apply to everyone, so don't panic, don't, they're not going to apply to everyone. They're not going to make sense to everyone. Or they're not going to be exactly the way I'm portraying them in the scenarios and the examples I give. Maybe you're dealing with these energies, but not with the exact scenario. So that's why keep an open mind and take away the message here, okay? Right, so there was a clarifying conversation. There were words had, okay, with the Ace of Swords. Truth was revealed. Ground rules were set, standards were set, and so some cuts were made, okay, with the Ace of Swords. For some of you, this feels like you, okay. You had enough about a situation. You had enough, okay, with a job, with an overbearing boss, with someone pressuring you when it comes to, if they lent money to you and then they were pressuring you or making you feel bad about it. That could also be the case. And so you set the record straight. You said, no, thank you, I'm done. And so that was it. You put an end to it. You cut something or someone out of your life, okay, as you're coming into the week or early in the week. This is the Death card, okay, so this talks about the ending, okay, with the Death card here. You're walking away from something. You're turning your back on something. You're releasing something that was not good for you, okay, with the Death card. It was something that could not have been a long-term option. That's what I'm hearing for you here. So it was either a job that was overworking you, and so you couldn't have kept it up in the long run. It was definitely not fair to you. That's another thing, okay? It could have been a situation where someone was helping you financially, but truthfully, they couldn't have, supported you for the rest of your life. So it couldn't have been a long-term situation, and a positive one at that, okay? So with the Death card, what we are ending and walking away from, it was something that was not serving us. It was something that was not a good opportunity, was not a good option for us, and something that, for you in particular here, it feels like it's something you couldn't have kept up. It's something that wouldn't have been right for you in the long run, okay? And so you're turning your back and you're focusing on new beginnings, all right? And this is where you are, and this is what you're having anxiety over, because it is a big change, and you're going back and forth and you're doubting, did I do the right thing? Was I too quick to judge? Was I too harsh? Can I take back what I said? Should I apologize? Should I take back what I said? With these cards here, I would say no. You were right, okay? You were seeing things clearly with the Ace of Swords. You expressed yourself clearly, directly, hopefully in a diplomatic fashion. However, if it was a pressured situation that kind of just built up and built up and built up, it may have come out a little blunt, but you didn't say anything that was incorrect, okay? Or unfair. So try not to have anxiety if you did cut something or someone out of your life. You did so for the right reason, so trust yourself on that, okay? And you're moving into the Judgment energy, and the Judgment card is all about karma. So for a lot of you, this was a karmic lesson that you did learn, and therefore you made the cut, okay? You ended a situation that was not good for you, so you learned the lesson behind that, okay? And for some of you, it was a situation, it was a lesson in terms of self-worth, like I don't deserve this, or I do deserve this, you're not giving it to me, so I'm going to walk away. For others, it was self-respect, okay? It also goes in with the self-love and self-worth. It was also a lesson in courage and trusting yourself enough to stand up for yourself, all right? Whatever the lesson, it was a big karmic lesson, and so it can be very different things for very different people. But whatever the lesson was here, you have learned the lesson, you've made this change in your life, and this is a positive change, it is a blessed change, okay? You have two major arcana cards telling you that you are supported through this change. You did the right thing, you're supported through this change, you're heading into better times, okay? As a result of learning and applying this lesson, okay, if that makes sense. And so the Judgment card talks about new beginnings, also talks about opportunities from the past, or conversations that you may have had in the past, or past options. They may be coming back around with the Judgment card. Someone may be coming round to what this was about, and so you're hearing from them, and it's like, okay, let's try this again, okay? Because the Judgment card also talks about second chances and resurrecting something that you thought was over and done with, okay? So for some of you, that's what's going on. And it could have been a money option. It could have been a difficult situation at work. It could have been someone who was always, they appear to want to help you, but they were kind of overbearing and they didn't realize it. Or they were pushy because they thought they were helping you, but actually they were just putting a lot more pressure on you and you didn't need that. Okay, so it could have been a situation like that. Something revolving around money, work, studies even. Maybe someone was pressuring you to study a certain topic, okay, or go to a certain university or something like that, okay, and it's just not what you wanted, and so you set the record straight. So for some of you, what I'm seeing here is new options, new opportunities coming your way as you're going through this change. These are divinely guided. These will be better for you, okay, that's the thing. Healthier for you, okay, that's the thing as well. For some of you, you're looking towards working in healthcare, okay, with the Judgment card. Receiving job offers, okay, hearing about job opportunities and job offers with the Judgment card as you're leaving this tricky situation, okay, so that's what you're walking into. For others of you, this is all about, okay, no, hold on, don't go, let's work things out, and resurrecting something, giving something a second chance, but on better terms, okay? So again, it's going to be a healthier interaction, whatever this is for you. For others, this is, it could even be about someone offering to give your job back, or calling you and saying, look, things got out of hand, but we really need you here, so I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to meet you halfway. All right, so that's what's going on for some of you with the Judgment card. So whatever this was for you, that you had to speak up about, that you had to stand your ground with. There was a clarifying, truthful conversation, albeit maybe blunt, that happened, that you are, or that will be happening early in the week, that you're dreading, or you're going to be very worried about it once it's done. All right, kind of going back and forth and doubting yourself about it. As you embrace the change, you release this situation and you decide, I'm going to move to new beginnings. I'm going to try new things. I'm going to stand up for myself now and go for just what I want. Not be pressured into anything, not be cornered into anything, not be bullied into anything, not just settle, not have to compromise myself, okay? So it's a complete transformation. It's not just about the job change. It's a complete transformation, okay? And heading into new beginnings. And as soon as you do that, as you're going through that change and as you're going through that resolution, you know, that this is what I'm going to do, this is who I am, this is where I'm going, good things are coming to you. For some of you, someone's asking you to come back on better terms. For others of you, someone's asking you for a second chance, again, on better terms. And for others, this is things, opportunities from the past, people you used to work with or jobs you used to be in, or something you've always wanted to do. So something from your past that you've always wanted to do, okay, in that kind of a sense. Is now an option for you. So this is news, receiving news, okay? That's positive news, that's invitations, it's offers. Healthier options, okay, definitely. And for others, you're going into healthcare with the Judgment card here. But this is definitely kind of rising to the occasion, raising your standards, raising your vibration as well with the situation. It was a karmic lesson. You've learned it and applied it. As a result, you're moving through towards karmic blessings here, okay? So that's really the reading I have for you. It's a very good reading, all right? Provided you manage to go through these energies, to embrace these energies, okay? If you question yourself, you doubt yourself, and then you go back to the situation and kind of beg for them to take you back or anything like that, or you go back apologetic for saying something that was true, for saying something that you should have said, then everything here just changes, kind of flips on its head, you know, and then you have the Death card reverse. You're not moving forward, you're not making progress, you're keeping yourself stuck in a situation you shouldn't be in. And then the Judgment card reverse, being in a situation that's unhealthy for you, you know this, and yet you're stuck there, okay? So just be mindful of that. Overall, it can be an incredible week for you. So I really hope that it is, okay? I'm looking forward to your comments. Let me know what these cards mean to you, if they apply to you, and how your week is going. I do hope it's going to be a very good week for you, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.